ने रखा है, यानी यहां आने वाले इन्वेस्टर्स को टैलेंटेड और स्किल युवाओं का एक बहुत बड़ा पूल भी मिलने जा रहा है। साथियों, एक तरफ डबल इंजन सरकार का इरादा और दूसरी तरफ संभावनाओं से भरा उत्तर प्रदेश, इससे बेहतर पार्टनरशिप हो ही नहीं सकती। ये जो समय है, इसको हमें गंवाना नहीं चाहिए। भारत की समृद्धि में दुनिया की समृद्धि निहित है। भारत के उज्जवल भविष्य में दुनिया के उज्जवल भविष्य की गारंटी पड़ी है। समृद्धि की इस यात्रा में आप सबकी भागीदारी बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण है। ये निवेश सबके लिए शुभ हो, मंगल हो, इसी कामना के साथ इन्वेस्टमेंट के लिए आगे आए हुए देश और दुनिया के सभी इन्वेस्टर्स को मैं अनेक अनेक शुभकामनाएं देता हूं और उत्तर प्रदेश के एमपी के नाते मैं आपको भरोसा देता हूं कि उत्तर प्रदेश की आज की सरकार, उत्तर प्रदेश की आज की ब्यूरोक्रेसी प्रगति के राह पर दृढ़ संकल्प होकर के चल पड़ी है। वो आपके सपनों को साकार करने के लिए, आपके संकल्पों को सिद्ध करने के लिए पूरे सामर्थ्य के साथ अग्रदूत बन करके आपके साथ खड़ी है। इसी विश्वास के साथ मैं फिर एक बार देश और दुनिया के इन्वेस्टर्स को हमारे उत्तर प्रदेश की धरती पर निमंत्रण करता हूं, स्वागत करता हूं। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी। सभी क्षेत्रों पर और सभी के ऊपर आपके विश्वास के लिए, शुभकामनाओं के लिए, सभी के लिए सतत आपके मार्गदर्शन के लिए, आपके पथ प्रदर्शक संदेश के लिए। देवी सज्जनों, माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी के विचारों ने, उनके अंतर्दृष्टि ने हमें एक
We heard from Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who's inaugurated the Uttar Pradesh Global Investors Summit. It's a 3-day event starting today and it's going to wrap up by the 12th of February, after which investors are going to show their interest in investing in the state of Uttar Pradesh, which is being projected as the big destination for investors outside of India and within the country as well.
अच्छा करने के लिए हमें प्रोत्साहित करता है, उत्साहित करता है। साथ साथ सभी क्षेत्रों में माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी ने जैसा कहा कि भारत ऊंची उड़ान भरने को तैयार है और हमें यकीन है उनके कुशल नेतृत्व में भारत और बढ़ेगा और खिलेगा और विश्व पटल पर अपना नाम और जागृत करेगा। प्रधानमंत्री जी
We'll continue to keep a very close eye on all of those developments from the city of Lucknow. For the time being, it's time for a break. Much more news on the other side.
तो जैसे सबसे तेज आपकी टैगलाइन है, तो इसी तरह से सबसे तेज हमारी सरकार की लाइफलाइन है।
thank Mr. Puri.
I thank you for giving me the chance to address you.
Terrorism now a global issue.
The First Lady position is so unusual.
Never in my career did I ever see that love and affection in any other country than we saw in India in '79.
Pakistan has been responsible chronically for association with sponsorship of terrorist groups.
Make your media plan smarter with India Today Live TV on your connected devices. Amplify your brand with 100 million smart internet viewers. To advertise, mail us at sales@aajtak.com.
Siddharth Malhotra and Kiara Advani's wedding has been talk of the town. And if there is one thing that their fans are eagerly waiting for, more than even the first glimpse of the couple as a husband and wife, is to know about their abode together post the wedding when they return to Mumbai. Siddharth and Kiara are currently situated at their respective residence, which is a lavish apartment in Pali Hill and in the high-end Mahalakshmi neighbourhood of Mumbai. However, according to sources, the Mission Majnu actor is all set to move into a bungalow and has even shortlisted a few in Juhu. He has a criteria that the property should be sea-facing, as his Bandra pad gives him an unrestricted view of the Arabian Sea, and the actor is not willing to change that. Siddharth, meanwhile, has also got an eye on a bungalow in JVPD, which is said to be spread across 3,500 square foot. Sources are suggesting that this property comes with a fat price tag of 70 crore rupees. However, Siddharth will want to check out all the shortlisted houses again before zeroing in on one. After their shadi, the couple will be moving into his Pali Hill residence till the dream bungalow is ready. Fans will also be interested to see the future collaborations between the two, whether it's endorsements or movies. As the norm is, when the two leading actors tie the knot, their collaboration becomes the most anticipated one. Case in point, Deepika Padukone, Ranveer Singh, Alia Bhatt, Ranbir Kapoor are just some of those names. Entertainment Bureau, India Today.
Make your media plan smarter with India Today Live TV on your connected devices. Amplify your brand with 100 million smart internet viewers. To advertise, mail us at sales@aajtak.com.
Nightmare earthquake bleeds Turkey. Heartbreaking human tragedy unfolds. Images of suffering, hope, and redemption. As India helps Turkey pick up the pieces.
Indian Army personnel who are deployed here.
India Today reports from Ground Zero.
Some voices can be heard in this debris.
The only channel in the quake zone.
Most of them are fractures. They have been buried under the rubble for more than 3 days.
Thank you, Indian people, for helping. Thank you, Indian people.
With cameraman Kripal Singh, Turkey, Gaurav Sawant for India Today.
Welcome back. Death, destruction and despair continues to grip Turkey. Relief and rescue operations enter the 5th day as multiple quakes wreak havoc in the country. Over 21,000 people have died, thousands injured and millions have been left homeless in one of the deadliest tremors in decades. While dramatic rescues continue to hunt for thousands trapped under the rubble, under the debris, hope turns to despair, as it has been more than 72 hours after the devastating earthquakes. Amid freezing temperatures, several families were seen living in their cars. Their homes have been reduced to dust. Meanwhile, Turkey's president has urged citizens to be patient, pledging to rebuild shattered towns and cities within a year's time.
His foreign minister counterpart now for the second time in nearly as many days to have a conversation with the foreign minister about what his government was in need of, how the United States could continue to be a partner in this effort, and how we could actually redouble our support for efforts on both sides of the border, the efforts that our Turkish allies are undertaking and the efforts to save and to help the people of Syria ultimately rebuild.
A center of solidarity is now an epicenter of suffering. People are facing nightmare on top of nightmare. And the United Nations has done its best to race to respond. We are deploying disaster assessment experts, coordinating search and rescue teams, providing emergency relief, food, medical supplies, thermal blankets, and other life-saving items. And we are committed to do much more.
India Today's Gaurav Sawant spoke to the NDRF dog unit, which is in Turkey's Nurdagi, assisting in the rescue and relief work. Take a look.
It's said that a dog is a man's best friend, and in this instance, both Julie and Romeo have actually proven to be a man's best friend. They proved critical. The sniffer dog squad of the NDRF team, and with us also is the commandant, the commanding officer of the NDRF team. Sir, the dog squad, how successful have they been in these operations?
Thank you very much. I must tell you that dogs have been turned out to be the critical factor in these search operations because of the sound and the lot of debris there. The technical search has not been very, very effective, but these two dogs of ours, Julie and Romeo, they have done a wonderful job. We were able to save a girl child yesterday just because of the good work done by Julie and followed by Romeo.
Sir, how is it that they are able to, how are you using them in these operations?
Okay, these dogs are not ordinary dogs. They are specially trained to find a live victim in debris. So this is the way they are trained, and they are trained in such a way that the handler handles them like a remote control. So he remains at a distance, and these dogs they go inside the debris, risking their lives. And whenever they found a person who is alive, if the person is dead, they are not responding. But if the person is alive, they are barking and they are indicating to their handler that there is a possibility of the live victim inside the debris. So this is what they do.
तो इनको जूली और रोमियो को ट्रेन कैसे करते हैं आप? ट्रेनिंग कैसे होती है इनकी?
इनकी ट्रेनिंग 2 साल की ट्रेनिंग कराई जाती है. इनके हम लाइव सेंड दे करके पहले से ट्रेन करते हैं.
जी. तो जूली here and Romeo here. So these are the two sniffer dogs of the NDRF team, and Julie was the one who sniffed out life in that 6-year-old child who was rescued. With camera person Kripal Singh at Noordagi NDRF camp just before they leave for yet another mission to save more lives in Turkey. Gaurav Sawant for India Today.
India Today's Gaurav Sawant brings you this ground report from Turkey's Hatay of the rescue operations, which are working tirelessly to save as many lives as they can in what really has become a race against time. Take a look.
It's a desperate race against time at this location in Hatay as rescue workers grapple. The team that you see just behind me with ropes, they actually tied a rope onto a concrete slab and tried to go down, because the information is that at least 50 to 100 people may still be trapped in the rubble here. Authorities refuse to confirm that number, but that's the number we are getting from the rescue workers. Some sounds, some voices can be heard in this debris. You see a lot of smoke because this building had caught fire as that earthquake shook this area, and this was a multi-storied building with a large number of apartments. By some accounts, it's a cluster of buildings together with over 50 apartments, and people were stuck inside. Just a short while back, that image that you see on the right, which is extremely heartbreaking, one body has been recovered. This father was part of the rescue operation because he wanted to help locate his son who was trapped inside. The son's mortal remains there next to their car. The father just waiting there. There are other relatives who are still inside, and that is why he refuses to go. The family is standing right behind, waiting by that rubble in an effort to get some information of their loved ones. As you notice, more relatives are now going up. I'll request camera person Kripal Singh to come this side. See, these are relatives that are going up because they say that their loved ones will respond to their voices, and that is why every few minutes somebody goes up, shouts out a name of their loved one. They come, we'll try and get closer to the rubble, though it's extremely dangerous, but we will try and get closer to get you up to speed. Now this is where they shout out the name of their relatives and hope that someone will hear something and respond, and that is where rescue effort will start. It's a concrete block. As you can look around, these are several floors that just collapsed. This, as of now, is a race against time to save lives. With cameraman Kripal Singh in Hatay, Turkey, Gaurav Sawant for India Today.
Well, the death toll due to the devastating earthquake which hit Turkey and Syria has risen over 21,000. While the rescue operations are ongoing, thousands of people are left homeless. Here are the top developments. A 3-year-old named Ayman was rescued from the rubble of buildings destroyed by the devastating earthquake. In Hatay, the boy was rescued 83 hours after the quake hit. The quake death toll in Turkey has crossed over 17,500. Pictures of a child being rescued from Idlib by Syria's White Helmet volunteers. Rescue crews have been working day and night to find survivors. Syrian relief efforts are complicated by a conflict that has partitioned the country and wrecked its infrastructure. Even as the rescue work continued into the 5th day now, thousands of earthquake victims are grappling with cold, hunger, hope.